Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be my top 10 stocks as we head into Thursday, July 24th. This will be a technical analysis breakdown, so if you're someone that uses charts within your trading, or maybe you're just interested in learning more about charts and how they can be used as a tool to help make good decisions as a trader, this would be a video for you. First off, a couple clarifications. Number one, the candlestick that you see right there will be moving around and changing. That is because the market's still open for a small amount of time. But I like to do these videos when the market is still open because sometimes we can capture some really interesting late day price movement. Second, I'll be using the 30-minute time frame, meaning each one of these candlesticks here represents 30 minutes worth of time. So ticker symbol number one, GPRO, been a pretty crazy one and a tricky chart to talk about from a presentation standpoint because there's several different perspectives. If you're some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there, you bought the dip right there, and you were looking to buy and sell within 10 minutes, well then yes, from that standpoint, the chart looks really, really bad. Now, if you do care about the bigger picture point of view, yeah, there was a big pullback today. There's no doubt about that. But when you take a step back and look at where the lows have been, so if we just consider this low right here, then you look at this low, then you look at this low, and then there's even a lower low down here. And if you envision each of those as stair steps, emphasis here on big picture, then from the big picture perspective, you still do have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. Again, I'm well aware, if you're a day trader that bought right there, you definitely don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I'm trying to offer it up and kind of make a point of distinction between the two approaches. So big picture wise, there is still a chance. And really, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself, which is the 50% moving average, moves higher and higher, then the price, by definition, is building higher bases, which is what you would want to see from an overall long-term uptrend. If the price does try to recover back upwards and, curl back in the bullish direction, key level of initial resistance going to be right there around $1.73. But yeah, no doubt about it. Bigger pullback today, but from the grand scheme of it all, looking at multiple days, there is still a chance for it to build a higher base. So we'll see if the bulls can get that job done. Next one, WLGS. Talked about this pattern in yesterday's video, but it broke out to new highs. So once again, we got to put the pattern in play. And it's always good when these patterns show up one after the other after another, assuming you're bullish and long, because these are great patterns to see. So top part of the pattern right here, we have our area of resistance. Bottom part of the pattern we have right here. Change that to green to represent support. And then just to make sure everybody can see, let's keep it all one color. So we have our area of resistance. We have our area of support. We have the big explosive move right there. For you golfers, trying to make it more visual, put the golf hole down here. This would be a bull pennant pattern. Now, just because something's a bullish pattern doesn't mean the price is going to go straight up. But is it valid? Is it reasonable to think that if the price bounces around here and then breaks, is it reasonable to throw out the question that break right there could create upside buying pressure? Absolutely. So again, not guaranteed to happen, but by no means some sort of crazy suggestion on your part. So if you like penny stocks, you like bull pennant patterns, keep an eye on it. Next one, DNUT, and same general idea of what I talked about with GPRO, all about perspective. Day traders, flipper, scalpers, buying right there, wanting to buy and sell within 7 minutes. Chart is a train wreck for you. But if you care about the bigger picture, again, there is still an opportunity to build a higher base. And from a big picture, long-term perspective, that's what it's all about. Nothing can go straight up, but you do want to see higher bases being built. And that is still completely possible because once again, going back to that whole purple line, the 50 period moving average, as time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher and basically become a trend line that draws itself for you. So as long as the price is above the overall trend line, then by definition, the price is still staying in an uptrend itself. But nonetheless, like I said, I am well aware, so no need to comment. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Well, yeah, how? Well, I'm a day trader and I bought right there. Well, again, I'm not making those comments geared towards somebody that's a day trader that bought right there. Now, in the event the price is going to try to curl back upwards, main key dynamic to watch on any sort of attempted curl back up, in my opinion, right there around the $4.60 mark. But yeah, overall, big picture, there's still a chance to build that higher base. But yes, depending on where you bought from a day trader, scalper standpoint, could be an absolute train wreck. Next one, OPEN, and the pullback continues. The price is now down below that purple line, which, as I've been talking about on the other ticker symbols, not the greatest thing. So yes, it's now become a situation of making it very legitimate to question, have the bears taken back over control. I'm going to get rid of that. The reason why I'll still give the bulls a benefit of the doubt is because the overarching, the granddaddy of them all in terms of moving averages, that 200 period moving average, the price is still above that. Now, if the price were to come down to there and break below it, at that point, that's where the straw breaks the camel's back in my mind, and that's all of a sudden become a full-blown bearish situation. So, but there is, once again, perspective that goes in all this. Day traders that were buying right here or buying right there, the chart is already full-blown bearish and all that. But from the bigger picture, yes, not good at all to see the price break down below that purple line. But to be fair and objective, there is still that kind of final opportunity to try to stay up above the pink line right there. In terms of key areas of resistance, I'm going to actually get rid of that. The sooner the price can get back above the purple line, the better. So that is definitely, kind of public enemy number one in terms of resistances that you want to see the price get back above. So it puts that at basically $2.88. And then again, in near-term levels of support, yes, you have what I would call the do or die muscle level, that purple line or the pink line down there. But in the near term, what would make the chart look even better is if the price is able to stay up above the $1.81 mark. But yeah, things are starting to look sketchy here. Next one, MARA, rough day for this one. Gap down and then broke down through the pink line, which I just spent time talking about. So right away you should know, oh, that's not good if it's broken down below that pink line, 200 period moving average. Exactly. So not a great day. And then you had that second round of bleeding, which showed up right there. Now, as I talk right now, you can see that the price is got a little bit of a bounce to it, but there's definitely still a lot more work that needs to be done because the price has still got to now try to get back above the pink line, also get back above the purple line. So everything's got to start somewhere. So this action right here is good to see, but my point here is that, if you're bullish, I want to get overly excited about it because there is still, like I said, a whole lot more work that needs to be done. So keep an eye on those moving averages as the main battlegrounds of resistance. As far as supports, no need to overcomplicate this. Really just a question of where did the bleeding finally stop today? And the bleeding did finally stop right down there around, let's just call it the the $17 mark. So keep an eye on that, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, certainly a rough day here for MARA. Really quick, I want to take a break and invite you to get signed up for something that can make a big difference in your life if you want to be a day trader, but you don't have the proper amounts of money in order to be a day trader within the world of stocks and options. So if you're looking to have unlimited day trades every day for as little as $90, then you could check out the link here that's at the top of your screen or right here. Make sure you use code CLAY. I know this all may sound a little too good to be true, but it is exactly what I am doing personally, and I've put my money where my mouth is. And if you want to see how it all works, then I have been live streaming, so check out the live stream at 11 a.m., and I go for a few hours. And so make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so that you are made aware of when I go live. But if it's easier to just remember, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and you can see what I'm talking about here in motion. But it's a market that's open 23 hours a day, 6 days a week, and absolutely zero pattern day trading rule. So definitely make sure to check it out and let me know if you have any questions in the comments area.